Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Cinderella Diaries. So, today we're going to be talking about my transition to my education and getting my degree at community college. So, first, let's talk about my educational journey. When I was 18, I got into Jacksonville State University in Jacksonville, Alabama. And I got in because I had uh, exceeding writing. I exceeded in writing, and so they wanted me to come to their school because I was getting a communications degree and I was good at writing. So that was win-win situation. I went there for 2 years. What happened to that journey is I was paying for college myself and going through loans to pay for college, and I end up not being able to pay any more of my college education, so I had to come home and regroup. And of course, Jacksonville is a huge party school, so I partied and probably partied way too much than I was supposed to. So anyway, I came home, started working, and figured out like this is not what I want to do. I don't want to be a cashier for the rest of my life. I want to get my college degree, but I couldn't figure out what to get my college degree in. So I decided to keep looking. I would thought about going to school for communications because I already was starting my communications degree. I took a big chunk of a lot of my core classes at Jacksonville State. So I took a lot of my Englishes, math, all of that at Jacksonville State, and I was just about to start my classes for communications, but all of that stuff happened. So I came home and decided that well, not I came home. I had to figure out what I wanted to do with my credits and things. And because I only had like the prerequisites for what I wanted to do for any major, I was able to, make my decision if I wanted to get into communications or change my major. And I just kept looking for schools. I started looking into community colleges because they were a lot affordable for their classes, and they were kind of easier to get in based on, my prior history in education at Jacksonville. So years passed. I'm still out of school, and me and my husband, we joined the military. And the military has different resources for military spouses to go back to school, and they have scholarships. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna look into that. So I decided to look into different schools where I could probably do communications, use a little bit of my core classes for college. And so I was going to go to UW for integrated social sciences. But UW has their own separate, requirements for you to get into their college. So I was just one class off to getting into the integrated social science department. And it's perfect. The integrated social science department is for people who want to, who are on the move, stay-at-home moms, military people. It's online. So I was like, this is perfect. So I just kept, talking to admissions at University of Washington to see like what I needed to get into their program. And eventually I found Shoreline Community College. And Shoreline Community College had affordable classes that I needed to get into the University of Washington. And they team up with the University of Washington. So if you want to transfer, you'll be able to, they'll help you. They know the requirements that you need. They talk to different advisors, blah, blah, this. So I decided to go to Shoreline College, and not really, I was like, well, I'll transfer and everything, but it kind of stressed me out because I was worried about Shoreline's requirements, and then I was worried about UW's requirements, and I was getting a associate's in arts direct transfer degree. So that means I just get all of my credits that I need to be a junior so I can transfer to any college that I want to go to. And so I was kind of worried about their requirements because you still have to fulfill Shoreline's requirements and you have to fulfill UW's requirements. And I was just like splitting myself into two. So I was looking into an associate's degree at Shoreline, and I found an associate program that was perfect for me, and I also can get my associate's degree and still have everything I needed to transfer to another school when I want to get my bachelor's. So all the college credits that I'm getting a business degree, and all the business courses that I'm taking, I was looking at another school that I want to go to. I'm pretty much getting all those business courses, and I'm getting them at a discount of the price. So community college has been really perfect. So I don't have to take these courses, so much of these courses when I transfer to a big university and pay like out the butt for these classes. So now I'm going to Shoreline Community College full time and working with the military to also get scholarship funding for my classes, and which works out perfectly because the military wasn't paying for my associate, my ADATA, my associate in art direct transfer degree. So, but so I couldn't get my classes afforded. Blah, 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 scratches. Okay, the military was not paying for my ADATA, and I had to figure out how to pay for college for this semester. And Shoreline had this opportunity where they were giving out scholarships to people who needed help with their, with their spring semester. I don't know why I can't talk today. With their spring semester. And so I was like, okay, that's perfect. And I only took like 3 classes, and I didn't take a lot. They were only giving $2,000 away. And my classes cost like I think $1,600. So I was like, yes, I got the scholarship, and they paid for my semester at Shoreline this spring. So that was great. And it was a COVID scholarship too. So for people who were just like either having problems paying for their college education, or you're just taking like little classes like I am and just needed extra funding. So that was great. And then now I'm going through the process of getting my funding for getting a scholarship for my whole entire education at Shoreline College through the military. And there only have been six wives that have gone through Shoreline to get this scholarship. So I'll be number 7. And I was talking to the military advisor. She's like, yeah, you're kind of the pioneer for this. So this is going to be great. And, helping other military spouses get the information and helping Shoreline get the information and communicating with the military. So you're kind of helping that out. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So I'm getting my associates in business. And then I'm going to transfer. I want to transfer to an HBCU. That's the plan. I want to, but I have other colleges that I'm looking into, of course, that I'm going to apply to. UW is definitely one big of the colleges that I'm going to apply to. But it's just been on my heart to get a degree from an HBCU. So I may do that. I'm still looking into that. When we get out of the military, we're going to move. So I'm just looking at wherever we decide to move, go to a HBCU there or go online. I haven't decided yet. So I'm just, open. But right now I'm just doing my degree and my business degree at Shoreline and completing that. And so I'm just really, really excited. And, I know there is such a stigma about community college, but community college is really a great option, especially I feel like I should have done it out of high school because it prepares you for the curriculum in college. And it's just the classes are cheaper, the advisors, they're, more hands-on because it's not really a lot of students that go there. It's all about community. So I'm excited to in October, they have this really cool Halloween party, and, everybody from the community comes out and celebrates Halloween, and they just have it's just really cool. It's just really community oriented, and I'm just all about the community. So, yeah, I'm excited to do that, and it will take me maybe a year and a half to complete this degree. So by the time we're out of the military and ready to move, I should be a college graduate. And it's just a little associate's degree. I know it may not matter to a lot of people, but because people out here be having bachelors and masters from all these prestigious education, but it's, I'm proud. And for anybody that wants to get their feet wet or get back into school, it's the perfect transition. And I know that people say all types of things about community college. They even laugh at people who go to community college. It's for older people who, want to keep busy, or it's for, it's for people who aren't smart enough, but that's not really the case. There are a lot of smart people at Shoreline Community College who are transferring to really big universities. It's a huge school for international students. So a lot of times international students who want to transfer over to United States curriculum of education, they can go through Shoreline. And it's perfect because it's really really simple. They really work with you. The advisors are really kind and sweet. and they get the job done. The faculty, the teachers there, I mean, sometimes they work you, but they're really they're really cool about getting people to where they need to be in their education, and where like helping people. When I was applying and going through the process of registering for classes, I was like, yeah, I want to go to UW. And they were like, UW's a good school, but it's very competitive, so just keep your options open. And I was like, oh, I want to go to UW because they have these programs I want to get into and different things like that. And they were like, just keep your options open. And they're really right, because UW is very competitive and it's really hard to get in. And it's not impossible, it's just competitive. And just right now, though, like I've been really, like I talked to the advisors at UW, and they've really been helping me trying to get into that process. And they've been helping me open my mind about other schools too, because there are other schools that, there's a simpler process, or just a better fit for me. And I don't know, it's just been great. So if you want to transition, start a different career, or go back to school, get that degree, don't hold yourself back. Community college is only for a time, and it can transcend you to doing something else. So just, work hard and allow yourself to, fail or pass. I don't insist on failing, but just, it's been 10 years since I've been out of school, so I had to get back into like the curriculum and being a student. It was difficult, but I'm pushing through. And so if you've been out of school for a long time, don't even worry about it. Don't stress yourself, because you'll get it. And even if you don't do great this semester, or next semester or whatever, just relax, because it's a really stressful time right now in America, with COVID going on, and jobs not being like how they used to, and households, you're sitting at home all the time and you're stressed. So just relax and give yourself time to get back into being a student. And that's why I'm doing all that I can to give myself to relax this summer. I'm taking the summer off. I'm just getting prepared. I have 3 more months until I start. I registered for classes today for fall, and so I registered for my first 2 business classes. I'm so excited. And it's been perfect to transition to the business degree, because I worked as a cashier. And when I worked as a cashier, I was in like a lot of training sessions. So I learned like a lot of like business things, of how people operate. Like I went through like a 3-day training course with Macy's, to learn their business and how they operate and what they look for. And it's a lot of it is kind of the same thing I'm learning in business classes. So it benefits. So if you're, in retail management or whatever the case may be, like get that business degree, because I promise you'll succeed, because most of the things that you're learning in business and working for a business, you'll be doing in your degree. Okay. So yeah, if you have any questions about it, just let me know. I'm going to try to update you guys on my Instagram, Twitter, on YouTube, and everything else about how it's going so far. And I'm just excited, and I hope that you guys are excited, because I'm excited. I'm getting so pumped up for this. I'm glad I decided to transfer to a business degree, because it's something that I really enjoy. It's something that I have, I got my feet wet working in different businesses, and it's perfect just to I can do anything with it. I can go work for somebody, I can start my own business, and it just works all well around. You don't need a business degree to start your own business if you're an entrepreneur, but it helps just to get that education, just to get those courses underneath your belt. So just things that you don't know, now. And to have somebody underneath you, especially like going to a community college, it makes it open, to people in the community. And if you want to start a business, that's what a business is all about, is being, serving your community, and helping your community get the right products, and feeling comfortable, and just celebrating each other. So each other's differences in the community, and just bringing your business and your entrepreneurship to that. It's great. And that's why I decided to do it. And that's why I'm so ecstatic about it. So if you want to know any more information, just hit me up in my DM or leave a comment below. And I will try to get back to you to answer all those business questions, or answer just any questions you have about community college, or, just college in general, because I have been trying to get back into college for 10 years now, since I since I got out of Jacksonville. So I know a lot of information about college. I've read a lot of articles. I've, applied to different schools, read a lot of admissions and admission papers and all of this stuff. Like, I have been surrounding myself with this stuff. So I think that I've gotten a lot of education on how to start your life and how to get back into college. So yeah, just hit me up. All right. So thank you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I'm sorry if I'm jumbling everywhere. I'm just excited, and I'm just trying to get used to like talking on camera and getting used to this whole YouTube thing. So just bear with me. It'll get better. Content will get better. I am going to definitely start vlogging. I'm going to be doing all types of things. Going to get more uplifting and positive, and I'm just right now just giving you the basics of what I'm doing so you guys can follow along this journey. This is all about transformation. Like I said, it's the Cinderella Diaries, so you can have it happily ever after and make your dreams come true, no matter what age you are, no matter what place you are, no matter what color you are, no matter what gender you are. And that's what I'm all about. So thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for subscribing to the Cinderella Diaries, and stay tuned for more.